Here the Water is another painting of the Mill River, a section up in Northampton, Mass. It's a heavily treed area, so there's just sky peeking through directly overhead in the mill stream in a few areas. Far shore on the left is all rocks for 3-4 feet up. The right side that I'm painting right now or blocking in is a few heavy, large stones. A rare section of shore that's sandy, maybe 15-20 feet in length. And the water is reflections of all the shades of the overhead trees, some blue sky getting into that water. The sun is poking through from the left out of view into the water in large sections. The sandy shore itself is bathed in a lot of sunlight and shadow. I hope you enjoy this. I'm painting it in the usual manner, several layers, all in oil. Here I'm building up layers upon layers of leaves. The first block in is like a medium tone. Then I come back repeatedly with varying tones of green, lighter and lighter, and I build those up for the forest effect. The darker leaves start off, lighter leaves I start adding right in to those leaves a little bit farther down, and lighter till I get the effect of branches hanging out in the forest. And there's quite a few shades because some of the lower areas towards the ground, they're going to remain darker, but I still want leaves to show there, so there's a dark layer, and then there's slightly lighter than that, just to give the viewer an idea or a suggestion of leaves. Here I'm building up the sandy beach to show the sun shining on it and the hundreds of small pebbles that existed there. They're basically a slight off-white, and that's the other side of the beach where there's just a shoreline of stone. Once you do the stones on sand, give them a quality. Even tiny pebbles cast the lightest of shadows. So I take a liner brush and I use, depending on the picture, a near black color, or in this case I think it was a brownish shade black, and I use the finest liner brush, like a 0, and just put a hint of shadow under each stone. It's painstaking, but your eye will see the effect. It'll pick up on it. At this point in the painting, I have all my watercolors laid in, ripples and all else. You'll see a lighter green towards the other shoreline where the sun's glinting. You will see me in a minute or so go back there, and what I'll do is dry brush a mixture of Titan white, yellow ochre, very thin across that field, and that will enhance the look of sun shining across the water. And that's got to be done once the initial surface is dry. I painted this picture over a period of 5 days, 2-3 hour increments on each session. I will do a lot of dry brushing if I think certain areas need to be highlighted or brighter, or just to slightly change what I am looking for. I will use the same Titan white yellow mixture I dry brushed across the water to glance the sand here and there on the right side, just to give that more of a sunlight colored effect. Nearing the end of the painting, I am now adding the final highlights to the painting. Foamy ripples of water as the stream comes down across the rocks. Tips of leaves are near white as the sun is caught by leaves here and there. And trees, you all see that if you look closely out in nature. You always find that type of effect. So I'm about ready to sign this painting, and this one's finished. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.